Alright, let me... Hey guys, what's happening? Cleaning my nose out with a Q-tip. How attractive. So it's been a couple days since I've gotten to talk to you all. It is Thursday, January 19th, and I've just been crazily busy with work. But it's the evening. I'm at home. It's about 5:38, and I got one more day to get through, and I got the weekend. I got a party to go to on Saturday, which is going to be interesting because it's my friend Carrie's 40th, and it's a dual party with her friend Amy, and I'm looking forward to it because I've realized now that I'm in my 30s, I'll be 32 this year. I've come to realize that as you get older, you start looking forward to little things. Like, I don't do a lot of stuff, so the littlest things possible, like going to a party, like that happens once, twice a year, if that. That's like a rare elk, like white elk sighting. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to meeting people with like-minded thoughts and towards life and music and films and Kind Bud and all that jazz. So that'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I just been like I said, busy and all that and centered. So I get too in the right state of mind and I don't think to do anything. But I figured while I'm in the right mood, right in the right frame, I'll go ahead and make a quick hello to you all and see how everything's going with you guys. So, the internet blacked out yesterday for a whole 24 hours, and everybody lost their shit from what I read this morning. And I thought it was great. I don't think it's going to do anything. I wish it would. I think it was kind of fucking stupid how every update I read in Twitter, and not Twitter. Twitter actually has been really great. The people I follow on Twitter have their heads screwed on real well. That's what I've noticed between Twitter and Facebook, is Facebook's kind of becoming like the slow kids, whereas Twitter is like the special academy for, that's like the charter school. Facebook is like the academy for the slower kid, where the kids that don't do well go to, and then fucking Twitter is like this is the academy of the arts, you know. And Twitter is like everybody's just kind of been on top of the ball of things, but Facebook, like yesterday, I've been posting shit about the SOPA bill and the PIPA, whatever you want to call it, the PIPA bill, whatever. I've been telling people to get involved and contact their congresspeople and state senators like crazy since I heard about it through Boogie and other sources. And Doug Paskevich, who's a friend of mine, he's an artist, writer of the comic Arsenic Lullabies. If you haven't read it, look it up online. It's one of the greatest, funniest indie comics you will ever read. Arsenic Lullabies, Douglas Paskevich. I'm telling you guys, it is awesome. But he was a big supporter of it, still is. And where was I going with that point? Yeah, so I've been going on and on about this since its inception, since the bill's inception, and it just kind of peeved me that Facebook yesterday, it was just everybody bitching about, what's going on with this? How come I can't get into Wikipedia? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, what? You know, I've been bitching about SOPA for so long, and now everybody's just like getting on the bandwagon, posting like, you know, we gotta protect our freedom and our internet. It's like, give me a fucking break, man. Like, now you guys choose to fucking band together. It's fucking ridiculous. But I want to think it's gonna do good. I hope it will do good. I hope yesterday is gonna fucking make people realize, but it won't, because fucking government is the government, and they're fucking retarded, and it's not about the people. The people who are in charge are the ones they want to they keep wanting to make laws. That's what keeps them employed, is making laws, and for, you know, that's the fucking deal. Let's just make more laws. We'll stay in our seats. We'll keep making our money. Nobody wants to give up their paycheck. And I'm the same. If I was in their job, I wouldn't want to give up my paycheck either. But that's what it comes down to. When you're in a job where your basis of your job is to oversee the good of the people, and the people being the American people, that's when you need to, like, look at what is the good of the American people. Well, who are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't be able to look at on the internet, or to know, or, you know, what I should or shouldn't be allowed to know. I know it sounds like I'm going off in my head. It's coming out of my head. I'm like, man, I got a million thoughts coming out rapid fire. It probably sound like a fucking retard, but not retarded. You know the context of the meeting. I feel like I have to explain everything every time something comes out of my mouth. That's the world we're living in now. We had this great stretch when Clinton came in, and everybody, I'm not saying he was a great president, but I'm saying we had this stretch where everybody was allowed to say what they wanted to say, or do what they wanted to do. Not necessarily in that order, but, like, you know what I'm talking about? There was a period of life where it felt like we did have freedoms. Maybe it's because I was younger, and I wasn't paying bills, and I was still a student, and I just didn't know my head from my ass, but that's what it felt like. It seemed like my parents were reasonably happy for the most part. But now, it's just fucking utter chaos, man. Like, it's all anti-piracy this, and you know, we gotta crack down on marijuana, crack down on drugs, and where are the fucking priorities, man? Like, the pursuit of life, liberty, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And he wrote that while he was, oh goddamn, now I really am going off on tangents. I haven't really even fucking smoked yet, but he wrote that while he was high. He wrote that on his porch. No, he didn't write that on his porch, but they were high when he wrote it. I know what I'm talking about, goddammit. I know, I get pent up and frustrated. I get muddled and confused and shit. And like I said, this channel's randomness, so you never know what's going to come out of it. But it does. When I think about the government, I get irritated. And when somebody asks me about my thoughts on SOPA and PIPA, and I think it's a ridiculous bill. I think it's ridiculous when people start talking about, especially Americans, talk about America being the land of the free. But we're not free. I mean, we have it way better than any other country in the world. I will not dispute that. But our government limits us as far as how free we really are. You know, I think it's ridiculous that I can't buy this in a fucking store, yet somebody can go and get drunk at a fucking bar and kill somebody in a drunk driving accident. And that's not okay. It's not perceived as okay, but it's legal. That's fucking ridiculous to me. People can go and buy fucking aspirin and Tylenol, and granted, it's a slow death, but it still eats away at your kidney or your liver, you know, over time. People can go and buy cigarettes. Sure, we've made cigarettes more expensive to buy, but still, it's people's right. They have that right to do that, because that's what you, as a person, that's your right to do what you want to do. Why can't I have this right as an American to do what I want to do? Who are they to tell me what I can and can't do? In the privacy of my own home. I'm not going out anywhere. I'm not doing any harm to anybody. I'm not pushing it on kids. I think there's a time and place for everything. And people discover it on their own. The more you tell somebody no, they're still going to find a way to do it. So I'm at that point in my life where you could go ahead and legalize this or don't legalize that. People are going to find a way to do what they want to do. That's just the way life works. I've come to accept it. I've also come to accept the fact that regardless of the consequences of my decisions and my punishments, whether it be work or in the legal system or in the real world or in the confines of my own home, I'm going to die one day. I will cease to fucking exist on this planet. And I'm okay with that. I've come to fucking peace with that. Despite the fact that I honestly am at that point in my life where I really don't believe in a God. I don't believe in a specific God, but I just don't believe in it right now. I can't find the logic in the Christian God or the Buddhist faith, and I'm still looking around. I'm still trying to find faith. I can't blindly jump on the bandwagon, but the one thing I do believe and know to be certain is that I will be dead one day. And none of this shit, these consequences of doing this illegally, or drinking and driving illegally, or voting for the wrong guy, or waving my dick in public, none of that shit is gonna matter because I will be dead one day. And that's like, that's what I fail to recognize, what I fail to comprehend with the fucking American government. We have so many fucking problems right now financially. We need to start finding alternative fuel sources or start figuring out something for ourselves to stop relying on foreign oil. That's what we need to do. Stop worrying about this. Stop worrying about fucking internet. The piracy thing, yeah, okay, I'm not going to make light. It's a big fucking deal. But, you know, there's a time and place. We have other issues. It's not like it's murdering somebody. It's not like it's putting us financially in a fucking, like, I don't know. I can't, like I said, I can't even process it right now because it's going to come out muddled regardless of what I say because I'm so fucking vented up by it. But it's just, I don't know. It seems to be my choice of words every other thing I say. When troubled times begin to trouble me, or take a toke and all of my cares go up in smoke. And that's the greatest logic that I have learned in the last 32 years of my life. A simple man from Canada who migrated here with a Chicano taught me that a plant that grows from the earth, not a drug, can just completely wipe away all the stress and the anxiety and the worry and make you feel okay. And on that note, I'm going to let you guys go. I got to start making mac and cheese. I don't have any grand way of ending it. Sorry, but keep it real, yo.